Three. All right, this is Fmc Magazine, and we are here with fashion designer Tay, and let's get right to it. When did you get your start, and at what point did you think fashion was an expression for you?
I started my brand around a year and a half ago, and it's more of a movement, so it's not really like a clothing line. I don't like to take the stands of a clothing line. But as far as fashion, when I was younger, I kind of like, we was less fortunate. Not that my mom or my family was like not trying to take care of me. We just didn't have it all. So
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't afford everything that I liked. So I basically like took the eye to it, and like I kind of always remember what I like. So I was like, man, I really like certain things, and I always told myself when I get older and I can afford it, I never go back to being the guy that couldn't afford it.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of mixed in with my brand and my movement, and that's what it is.
Okay. Now in the industry, self-titled musical projects, art, etc., are common, but yours is different. Your clothing line, Tay, which is your real name, but what does it stand for?
So basically, talented and young, like my whole life, like if you look at all my tattoos, they like acronyms. Like, so I always think of like what letters can mean. So think I was around 15 and I was like talented and young because like I play the drums, I play the piano, I can play basketball, I always could fight. Like I had a lot of talent, so like I was the talented guy in my family. So I was like, it just came to me. Like I don't even take credit for it. I say God did it. You know what I'm saying? I think God threw it to me. It was like talented and young. So I took it and I ran with it. And I remember being in the car with my uncle, and I was sitting in the car. I'm like, man, I'm gonna bring talented and young. And basically, it started as T5 tape, T5Y. And like I played basketball, so 5 was my number, so my logo was gonna be T5Y. But I was like, the A can fit in there dope. And like through the years, I took a picture with my homeboy, and I'm actually the A in my brain.
Word.
So I put the A as the 5, and like I was like, okay, I always say talented and young. So it's actually my name, but it's my brand too. So it's like a part of me deeply, but at the same time, it's kind of like it means something. Like it's not just a brand and it's the person's name, but like everybody in the world can be like talented and young to me. I believe God gave everybody a talent. So everybody in the world is talented and young. And I say young because young is a mindset. I don't believe young is an age. Like I know guys that's 50, 60, 70 that work out, but he not old in his mind. Like if you believe you young, you young. If you believe you talented, you talented. So that's my brand, and that's what I believe in, and I really stand by it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, talented and young.
Okay, awesome. So, Talented and Young has definitely become a movement, a household name in the indie fashion. Was it intended for the Talented and Young to be worldwide, or was this just a reflection of itself?
Well, basically, the way talented and young started was it's about a mindset, and like it's about following your dreams. That's what my whole brand is about. Following your dreams and doing what you was created to do, which means we was created to be kings and queens and gods and goddess. So I believe we was conditioned to be less than what we are, and we was made in our mind to be less than what we really think of. So what I started is I was doing like I'm like, all right, okay, I want everybody to be strong in their mind. So I started a boys basketball camp. When I started, I gave out T-shirts and book bags with my logo on it. When I took the picture, people drove themselves to it and was like, I need a shirt, I need a shirt. So before I made $1 off of my brand, I was giving out more shirts than I made. And I talked to a mentor, and he was like, man, you need to make some money off of that. And I'm not saying it's about money, but I understood the business side of it. And I started selling it, and I believe it was fashionable. And I was really wearing it myself to work kids out, and you know what I'm saying? So when I realized that it was really like something dope as far as fashion is when the money started rolling in and the people started gravitating towards what it was. But I really wanted them to take what it was in their mind, like what it really means. And what we stand for is following your dream, your dream. Like, I'm not gonna follow nobody else's dream because it makes them money. God put on earth and put us on earth to do one thing, and that's our divine order. So basically, we pushing that everybody should follow their dream and push what they want to do, and whatever God put them on earth to do. And Like, I can't be a rapper. That's not what I put on earth to do. I can't do it. Like, no matter how good I get, no matter how much practice, I can do it and I can get great, but I will never prosper in that because that's not what I was put on earth to do. So I want everybody to have confidence in themselves to do what they really want to do. Like, block everybody out, close your eyes and say what I like, what I love, what I want to do, and do that. Because that's when you really prosper in life, because you never prosper if you don't do what you was put on earth to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Where do you see Tay in the next 5 years?
I don't live in the future, and I don't live in timing. Like, if you see on my face and say Godspeed, what that stands for is I live in God's timing. So wherever God wants me to be in 5 years, that's where I'm gonna be. Not saying I don't think things and I don't want things or nothing like that, but as far as my brand, wherever. Perfect example is, like, I started my brand as a mentoring and camp and everything like that, and it turned into a clothing line. That was not what I wanted to do, but it's prosperous and it's like I can tell that's what I'm gonna do in life. So in 5 years, I want to be wherever God wants me to be, and that's just what it is. I don't know no other way to say it because everything that's happened so far has been His work. I ain't really put no work in as far as positioning, platforms, foundation, nothing. I did my work as far as I'm supposed to do as a human being, but as far as the universe did everything it was supposed to do for me. God did everything it was supposed to do for me. So in 5 years, I'm gonna be where He want me to be. If He want me to be in the same position because He want me to learn trials, tribulations, I'm gonna do that. If He want me in a Wraith, Range, or Bentley, that's what I'm gonna do. But I don't live like that. I live in the present because I believe if you do everything in the present right, your future go playing out the way it's supposed to. So I don't live in the future because if I live in the future, I can miss out on what I'm supposed to be doing right now because I'm worried about my next move when I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't focus on 5 years, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. I focus on now, and I believe He gonna lead me the right way.
Okay.
I'll be where I'm supposed to be in 5 years.
Okay. I like that answer. So what is the inspiration behind designs and the brand?
Okay, my first design was really like I thought it out, and I used to draw. I can draw a little bit. I'm not a really good artist, but I can draw. I sketch a little bit. So I really drew the T, and I drew the Y, and I drew the A, and I actually took a picture. And I was like, man, I'm posing. Like, I was posing a certain way, and I'm like, that could be my A. And I called my person that do my designs and my logos, like, can you put this person in the middle? And he put in there, and we went back and forth for a few months, like, how can you design? And like, he sent me a logo that was exactly what was in my head, and that's what this is. Like, this is exactly the logo that I really wanted it to be. And I was like, let's rock with it. Because he sent me the logo, it was the T, it was the man, and it was the Y. But the young was low. And I was like, put the and in the middle of the man and put the young through it. He sent it back and it was like, that was perfect. But it was what I pictured. So like when he did that, I was like, this guy working, because if this man, and I'm gonna tell the truth, I never met the man that made my logo. He lived in California. I stepped out on faith, sent him some money, and I told him what I wanted, and he came and he did what I do. He did my second logo too, and my third logo too, but it worked out the way it was supposed to work, so it was pretty dope. But like, he sent it back and it was what I wanted, and I sent him the rest of the money, and we here now, so.
Okay. And for Tay, the person, not the designer, if not fashion, what would Tay be doing?
When I was younger, I always told myself I'd go play basketball overseas, and I had a little girlfriend. I was crazy. I was like, I'd take care of everybody off of overseas money. I was gonna do real estate, like, but I was doing what I felt I was conditioned to believe. You know what I'm saying? Tay will be doing right now exactly what I'm doing, because it's not work to me. Like, it's really what I feel I should do. So it's like, I do what I believe I'm supposed to be walking inspiration. Like when I walk in the building, I believe everybody's supposed to look at me and be like, I want to know what he do. And I got to figure that kid out. Like I got to figure it out. And I want to motivate like every kid, every man, every woman in the world. Like be a king, be a queen, be a god, be a goddess. Like you gotta live, my nigga. Like you gotta do you.
Mhm.
So like I'll be doing what I'm doing right now. Like I don't believe in regrets. I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in nothing bad. Like the reason I'm here right now is because I'm supposed to be here. This ain't no mistake. I ain't end up in front of this camera on no like, oh this luck. Like I don't believe in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here where I'm supposed to be. So I'll be doing what I'm doing. Everything else that I'm supposed to do go come behind this. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping.
Okay. And where are you from? What's your hometown?
I'm from Detroit. I'm from West Warren. I'm from the inner city for sure. Like I'm from that way. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm from the gutter for sure. Like, and it's not because we was like, I don't know. Like I don't believe no neighborhood in the world was meant to be the hood. I believe they took the neighbor off when we started tearing down houses on the side, and it became the hood. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely from the inner city. Like for sure.
Okay. Where can the crowd find you on any social media outlets?
My personal Instagram is YoungGod_Tay, and that's YUNGGOD_Tay, TAY, not TAE, but TAY. And my business Instagram is talented_and_young. And my Facebook is also the same thing as talented_and_young too.
All right. What's your name and what's your clothing brand?
Well, I'm Devontae Broden, and my brand is Tay,
What does Tay stand for?
talented and young.
All right. All right, and this has been FMC Magazine, and we're signing out, guys. Talk to you later.